Welcome to part 3, which is framings. Start with a definition again. So framing is a story that uses a packet of knowledge about one area of life, a frame, to structure another area of life. My example for this comes from a Guardian article where they asked various people to say how we should deal with climate change. Caroline Lucas, a Green Party MP, suggested that instead of treating the climate crisis as an environmental issue, to be dealt with by environment and energy departments alone, we need to reframe it as the overwhelming threat to national and global security, which it is. In saying this, she's trying to stop us thinking of climate change as an environmental problem, with all its connotations of a distant problem concerning polar bears that needs to be dealt with by recycling and turning lights out. Instead, the word security threat is a trigger which brings a particular frame into the mind of the reader. That frame contains everything we know about security threats, that they're urgent, dangerous, and threaten lives. What Caroline Lucas would like us to do is to get that frame into the minds of multiple people across society, so that it becomes a story that we live by. The stories we live by not only influence how we think and talk, but most importantly, how we act. If climate change is a security threat, then we urgently need to mobilize the resources of the country, including the military, to defend ourselves. Alan Knight, who works with the Virgin Corporation, offers a completely different framing. Let's reframe sustainability as the biggest and boldest supply chain challenge yet, to give the 9 billion people we expect to see on the planet quality and sustainable lives. Business is good at giving customers what they want, so let's get on with it. The words supply chain and business trigger a commercial framing. This fundamentally restructures the problem and mobilizes a different set of actors to deal with it, in this case, business leaders. Of course, we could criticize this because business is not very good at giving people with no money the essentials they need to survive, but it is good at giving people with lots of money luxury goods that they don't need. Different framings have advantages and disadvantages, but the key point is that how our society decides to frame climate change will influence how we deal with it.